boozy friends, Lord Boozy here, and I want to talk to you about this amazing cooler bag that I've been doing some R&D on for the last couple of months. I really ran it through its paces over Christmas this year as I had a road trip that I was on for about a week. I live in the south part of England, and I drove up to the northern part of Wales, Anglesey, and I filled this up with beer and some tonics and some other things, waters, etc. for my trip. But didn't open it for a couple of days. I had, it comes with these cooler packs that you obviously freeze. It comes with 4 of these. I actually had 2 in there, and I had 2 in another cooler I was using. And after 2 days, I didn't open this one. I opened it up on Christmas morning, which we actually have a long tradition. Not sure where it started, but we actually drink a beer first thing in the morning as we go through our gifts, etc. And I opened it up, and the beer and everything was still cold after more than probably 48 hours of being in the bag. So it's a really good bag in that way that it actually does keep cool for a long time. I'm sure if you had all 4 of these in, it would go for probably another 24 hours of coolness. But in saying that, let's get to some parts about the bag. So interior, it has this interesting caddy. I didn't use this, but basically you can see here, it's a really good idea because if I don't have this here, I got a can here now, but if you had bottles of beer, you know, when they're clanking together, this keeps them from, you know, having to wrap them or that sort of thing. So I didn't use it, but I see lots of uses for it, whether it's in the bag or bringing stuff from the fridge to the patio outside during the summertime when we're entertaining, etc. So that, you know, really good feature here. I've never seen that before, so it's something they've come up with. As far as the bag goes, like I said, it's all lined with a really nice liner that's easily wiped out because I did have a little bit of water and some spillage in there over my time over Christmas. Some of the great features, it's got this, you know, a little pouch out the front. We actually had some paper towels and stuff like that you know, you never know what you're going to have for there. On the side, you have a bottle opener, very handy. Obviously, I've learned over the years to open bottles with almost anything, which I can give you a demonstration of another time. But always handy to have around a cooler bag. And at the back, another nice big pouch where I have a corkscrew, and sometimes I'll have like a bartender's knife kit in there as well. So what I can say about the bag, it was very easy to carry. I probably had, like I said, maybe about 8 beers in here. I didn't have the caddy, so they were layered in with some other smaller cans and some other different things like that, bottles of water. And it fit very nice. It's like a doctor's bag at the top, so which is very convenient. So you got a lot of height out of this one as well. And it fits in, as you can see, it's not overly wide, so it actually fit into, we put it in the back seat, and it's slipped between the back seat and the front of the front seats. So right into that hole there without filling up too much room. So very, very nice. The bottom is sort of a, I don't think it's a leather, I think it's made like a Gore-Tex-y material, which is nice if you're putting it down on wet grass or any other surface you need to wipe it up. And inside, as I just have a bottle of wine just sitting right here, a beautiful bottle of Wandering Grace here. If you haven't tried it, get some this year. But you can see it fits in perfectly, and you can actually take 6 bottles of wine with you wherever you go, and it's an easy format to do that. They don't fit in the caddy. They have to be sort of fitted without, so you might have to wrap a couple to do that, but at least you can bring it. So I would say, out of the cooler bags that I've tested and I've had many over my lifetime, this is definitely in the, you know, the top 10. I would say, like I said, all these good things about it. The one, I would say, bad thing about it, or, you know, it does have this one handle where you can kind of grab it, but it's not convenient necessarily if it's really full. I think if it had another handle, as you would see in other cooler bags, that you could wrap around and sort of hold this way and, you know, hold this way. But it does have the shoulder strap, which is nice. But I think for short journeys from the car to the chateau or to the cottage, etc., that it would be easier to kind of bring in, or if you're going to the picnic, maybe off the tube, etc. If you're in London, you know, it's a perfect bag for you. Now, price-wise, I think it's a good value for money. Right now, you can pick these up for under £50 because they do have a sale going, and I'll put up their Instagram page where you can get through to their webpage in the bio of this this video, as well as the retail of it usual is about £55. So it's really a good investment for a bag you could have for a long time. And even, when I spoke to people when I was up in Wales this year, and they were like, what is this thing? And I was explaining to them all the interesting, cool features about it. They said it'd be great. One person was did a lot of wakeboarding, where they stand up on the board. Anyway, and you paddle board, that's what it is. And they said it'd be great to have all their like wet stuff in there because it's totally leak proof, and shove all their towels in there and maybe a couple of drinks as well on the way home, and it doesn't get everything wet. So lots of purposes. I can even see using it as a weekend bag, really, because it's that functional and it looks so good. You wouldn't necessarily bring a regular cooler into a high-end hotel, but this one you swing over your shoulder, and they wouldn't know necessarily that you've got a couple of bottles of champagne in there and some beers and etc. whatever you have. So I would say for Cool CRFT, for this bag, for the price point and for what it is, I mean, you can see it's very nice material. It's leather. It's got a lot of storage on it, and it comes with, like I said, they've thought of everything. They've come with their own cool packs to keep in your freezer all the time, and little bands here to do some other things. It's a really good bag. I would say it's an 8 out of 10, and I would definitely recommend this bag. Festival season's coming up, and I'd say, this might be something for you if you're doing that for a day festival, for taking something from the house or condo to where you're going. This definitely fits that package. So 8 out of 10 for Cool CRFT. Thank you very much. I've just received, I'm going to be doing my next one on a new beer I've just got here, Zambier for Pilsner. I'm going to open this tonight and check it out, and I will do a review on that next week. Thanks again, and we'll speak to you soon, and stay boozy, my friends.